Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. My name is Rabbidluigi. In the last episode, it was the finale. We beat the game, we beat Ganon. He had two forms, he was not that bad. The first form, kind of like the first form. Second form was a little easy, a little too basic for my taste, but I kind of enjoyed the spectacle. It's kind of a, you know, there's something to enjoy in there, it just takes a little while to get there. What I'm doing today is I'm gonna see what life is like having beaten the game. What I've heard is that, you know, I'm only going to be doing one more episode of this, but what I've heard is that you don't actually get... You got 100 Korok Seeds, by the way, I've just noticed, which is quite a round number for this point in the game, but I've heard the Blight doesn't go away, the Malice doesn't go away, the purpley stuff does not go away, so the sense of this game having a post-game, this game doesn't, in essence, have any kind of post-game. There is like a few things I'd still like to do though. I think there's like one major thing that changes having got the post game, and it starts me here, which is helpful. I kind of saw that from the save thing, but you know, I guess the game, the boss is that way. I still have my Snow Quill armor because I put the wrong armor on for the boss fight. Almost tempted to go in there and fight him again with the right armor, but instead I'm gonna go seek out my fortune elsewhere. And what better place to start than the only real kind of post game this game has, I think. If I talk to Kilton, no, just, that's fine. Eventually, you're gonna say something. The star on my profile, my save file, is maybe important. I've been mingling with monsters, yes. I must admit, I'm a bit jealous. I don't remember your voice. Good evening. About monsters, explain. Yeah! That's it. Oh, he's hurt his head. A very cone-shaped head. Maybe it'll squish it into a relatively normal shape. You want to know about monsters? I just love talking about monsters. Ooh, let's talk about huge ones. The Stone Colossus, the Forest Giant, the Giant Sandbeast. Which monster do you want to hear about? I don't really care, but we'll go with... The Forest Giant? I don't really know. Also known as 40 of them in HYRULE. So not only does Kilton actually outline how many of them there are in the game, but I think he he's talking about he wants me to kill every single one of those 40 individual, not really unique, but individual Hinoxes. I'm gonna say Kiltons. That's something else. Any reason why? I think you get like a medal for it. Anything like that. Supposedly. Upon defeating this game, you get a medal for defeating every giant monster. There are only 4 of them. I killed like 3 of them? I could maybe do that, but I kind of don't really care enough to do that. But that's kind of one of the few things this game lets you do, having beaten the game. Like, you get Kilton medals for beating 40 Hinoxes, or like, I don't know, 30 Stone Taluses. All the form I'll do, because maybe if I run out of time, or run out of things to do, rather, we might spend some time doing that. But I tell a lie, for there is one other thing I think, feel free to correct me if there's little tiny things that have no great significance that are opened up by defeating Ganon, but what we can do here, this is where I've been getting my pictures from, in case I have no other way of getting them. Elite pictures cost 500. I kinda don't like that. All it does is seek to inconvenience me and make me try and sell my valuable resources that might be useful in my own time when I upgrade the armor, but not right now, hence why I feel no kind of remorse in selling them. So I have a lot more money now. 4 elite pictures for 2,000? Yes, please. Enemy pictures. What would elite enemy pictures be? They would of course be boss fights, which I missed out on, so have most of my money. A vast majority of money. I get Koga, which is pretty fun. That, you know, that was at a time where I didn't really care about taking pictures, so that's okay by me. We have Koga, which is nice. You got a good picture. Can't complain about that one. We also get all of the Blight Ganons. Thunder Blight Ganon, Fire Blight Ganon. The only one I took a picture of was Water Blight Ganon, because, you know, that makes sense. Wind Blight, Calamity Ganon, I got myself. And I got Dark Beast Ganon, the crazy picture that is. I'm kind of... You know, I'm not doing too badly. I've got every monster. That's pretty nice. The creatures are terrible because they're skittish and run away, and, you know, this is important. We'll get to that a little bit later, but, yeah, the creatures run away from you. Enemies run towards you, which is quite helpful. Materials might be done on that one. Equipment, kind of a crapshoot. I'll complete it all in my own time, either by wandering around and finding them, or by just buying them, because money is wonderful. There's really only like 3 things three major things for me to do left to 100% this game, and that's Korok Seeds, you don't want to watch me do that, upgrading my armor, probably don't want to watch me do that, and completing my compendium, which isn't exactly the most exciting process in the world. I'm probably going to go find a horse. But I don't think we'd be doing this quest in a way any kind of justice unless we actually did it properly. Now, there are certain mounts in this game that are unique to, you know, they're just basically unique in some way, and most of them you can't take to the stables and not slot them in, that sounds weird, but register them as something you can take back out of the stables. So bears, I think rhinos, I showed a stag or a buck or whatever it is a few episodes ago for a shrine quest. All of those creatures you can tame them, you can not tame them, but you can sneak up to them, you can ride them, you can have a lovely time with them in that moment, but as soon as you take it to a stable, you're told that no, it's not a horse, go away and stop wasting my time. However, there are, I think, other than Epona. Epona's its own special thing, but there are 3 special mounts in this game that have unique characteristics and aren't just a random horse. My Jackass is no random horse. I only realized this during editing, but it was the horse given to me in the final battle, which makes complete sense. It gives you the horse you have registered in the stable, I think maybe the horse which has the greatest bond with you. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but it gives you some kind of thing to do with your horse at the end. The horse, in a way, is kind of underused in this game. I kind of feel a little bit bad because it's implemented in the game at a base level quite well, but there's so many fast travel points that there's kind of no real need to do it. And you can like glide and everything. It's kind of underwhelming in a way just because of how the game structures its, you know, its ideas. But anyway, mounted archery camp for a very specific reason. So big, are you talking about my penis? Hey there, it's not every day that I see someone all the way out here. We're doing an ecological study on the wild animals in the area. We'd heard that there was a giant horse living in this region. Apparently it can't be found anywhere else. That was all we needed to hear. We're headed this way to investigate right away. What's a giant horse? A really big horse in this region is likely part of a rare local species. However, with all the monsters roaming around, we simply can't go any further. It's to be so close to discovery. What? Tell me the monsters. That's right. There was even a monster that looked quite a lot like a horse. I approached it thinking at first that it was the giant horse that we've been looking for, but oh, it was terrible. Just from looking at you, I'd guess that you're an adventurer, right? You certainly look strong. Hey, how would you like to go and catch a giant horse for us? Sure, that sounds fun. Ah, you're a lifesaver. He's talking about a Lionel, isn't he? But not the Lionel. They say the giant horse lives around the Towerbab grassland. That'd be northwest of here. Sounds like fun and incredibly complicated thing to do. Do you think you could catch it and bring it back here? Don't stress out over the request, though. Okay, so we're hunting for a giant horse. I'm sorry, Jackass, but you might be replaced very soon. How giant could it really be? Also, side quest cleared. We've got 33 to go. That is something which appears having beaten Ganon as well. Is there actually any other way of looking at that? Shrine quest cleared. Oh, I see. So I've got all the shrines, but I have done 4 shrines outside of getting the shrine quest active in my adventure log, which is a little funky. But you know what, I'm very okay with that. It's just kind of my approach to how far. Oh god, it's miles away. I was gonna say that it just kind of says a lot about how I approach some challenges in this game. Now then, you may have noticed, I may have pointed it out roughly near the time, that we have the giant horse in the compendium already. That's because I got it as part of the buying pictures for the compendium thing. So we can do this. Makes life a little bit easier for ourselves. And just kind of go in this direction and look for a very large horse. Now, oh god, it's cold. That's fine. I'm gonna keep my armor on this time because I'm a fucking man about it. I don't give a shit. It's already gotten warmer. Didn't even need to think about it. So, looking for a very large horse. And not... Oh god, there's a lot of horses. I can see it by the... Is it having like a meeting? Like a council of evil? We've already had that. That was up in the mountains. Oh god, it's there. How do I grab that but not that? Do I kill all of these? Let's not do that. But I want the giant horse. Giant horse might be skittish. I might need to get my stealth armor out. It needs to kind of go in a direction and not like double back on me. If it turns around, I don't really know. But I'm gonna be sneaky about it. I can't be a sneaky man. I'll be the sneakiest man ever been a sneaky man. Can I get the other guys to leave? Can you leave? I have no need for you. I only desire the large horse. Only the large horse will be my friend. And also other horses which we need to find. Some aren't horses, but only other horses that we need to find for me to feel like we're doing something in this bonus episode. Let's sneak now. Gotta be sneaky. It doesn't know that I'm here. Supposedly, by design, this is supposed to be like Ganon's horse or something with the red mane and the tail. I'm not sure. Did Ganon always have a large horse? I know he's a large guy, you know. We interrupted his reincarnation into human form, which is why he was all weird. I wanted a human form, damn it. Anyway, should I steal his horse? I'd like to do that. Mount him! Mount the giant fucking horse! Soothe that man! Soothe that horse! Oh yeah, press that L button. Way too much! Oh, that's a lot of L button. But I have a very large horse now. What are you gonna do about it? Oh yeah. Where am I gonna take him? All the way over to the green thing! I can do that. How's my horse? It's okay. Look how big it is! It's massive! It's a little excessive, if anything, like, you know... Oh, it's kind of annoyed at me as well. It doesn't seem to have any spurs, but I have it on good faith that you can put it in the stable. I'd like to do. No, it's fine. Don't buck me off. I'm your best friend. I'm your best friend. You may have had like some evil Gerudo fucking asshole, but I'm your best friend. I think you can tame horses with apples, but I'm worried that if I get off of it, it'll just leave. It doesn't have any spurs. If that's a trust thing. Or as a Lionel. That's for Lionel he was talking about. I have no need. Can I have my... I can put on my Majora's Mask and it might avoid me for a little bit. Maybe. I'm not here. It's just a horse moving by itself. How does that work? I don't know. Don't even question it, man. Don't fight me, Silver Lionel motherfucker. I'm just passing through. How you doing? How's the kids? Good? Okay, lovely. Let's move. Don't want to fight a Lionel at the moment. I'm delivering a giant horse. FedEx were not available, so unfortunately, I had to deliver it myself. That's fine. I'm currently trying to get a second monitor for my desktop. Or, yeah, for my desktop. I was going to say for my desk office thing. And there's a British company called... There's Yodel. Are there two Lionels here? There are two Lionels here. Okay. There's two British companies who are really bad at doing the courier service they advertise, which is Yodel and Hermes. They are absolutely terrible because, you know, they throw valuable stuff over fences in the rain. That's how the first monitor got here, by the way, but, you know, that's fine. Oh god, the horse. The horse can just barrel straight through this shit. Can you go up this? Are you an all-terrain horse? That was an episode title not that long ago. Yeah! Look at this funky dance. Oh yeah! How far away is the green mark? I don't really know, but I'm having fun with my new horse. It's dancing away. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is kind of weird. It's a little too big. Are there horses this large in real life? In some part of some country or in some part of history? I'm your best friend. Bestest best friend. If I go, like, high enough with the love and respect I have for this horse, will it get some spurs? Or is it just going to be a dick the whole time? I'm your best friend. I'm your best friend. Look at the horse I have. Isn't it amazing? The Bokoblins in the distance, or back there, were looking on in envy, saying, how did he get it? How did he get the biggest horse known to man? Which is still really annoyed with me. Look how much bigger it is than everything else. It dwarfs them. Dwarfs them by a factor barely measurable, I guess. I don't know. I'd like to talk to you. Not you. That's my jackass. My jackass is looking on, thinking, oh shit, what the fuck did you find? I don't know. Let's go. I want to talk to somebody. Can I talk to you? Talk to you. Let's go. That horse! It's huge! Are we talking about my penis? That's fine. I've never seen one that big. That is definitely an endemic species. Sorry, but can I take a good look at that horse? Fine. Thanks, I'll be right back. Don't steal it. This is impressive. Are you looking at that horse's penis, or is my mind in a bad place? Quite interesting. Yes. How interesting. Wow, with this much new info, I can feel my spirit for discovering murmuring and contentment. That sounds weird. It's definitely different, seeing something with your own eyes rather than just reading about it. Thank you. This is to thank for helping with our investigation. 100 rupees, but also I've got an awesome horse. To think that there is it's actually a horse this big out there. How surprising. That's lovely. I'm going to deliver it to the stable, and hopefully it's going to kind of like me. Don't mind me, puny humans. I just have a horse which is larger than actual physical life. Can I move it over here? Hello! Look what I found. Is it more expensive to register it? It's amazing. My bond is not bad, everything considered. Strength is amazing. Stamina. What was stamina again? I guess that must have been the spurs. I don't really know what strength is either. Speed, I guess, is just speed. Strength might be like the damage you do when you hit an enemy with a horse. I don't really know. Do I want to give it a name? I don't know about a name. Giganto, there we go. Easy game, boys. Easy Giganto. Giganto, the amazing, wonderful horse. They'll venture from miles out to see my yes, that's a Giganto, the amazing horse. Yes, I like it. It's good. I don't know what this accent's supposed to be. You can have the horse. I'm gonna go look for a new one, because I'm already bored of it. Also, if it wasn't really obvious how big my giant horse is, like, this is the size of the portraits, this is the size of the normal horses, then you go wham! For there is another horse that we can catch. It is not giant, unfortunately. It's not like a really even bigger horse, like some kind of, you know, those like really giant vehicles they used to, or I forget what it is. Like, I remember seeing in books when I was a kid, like these absurdly large vehicles for mining, whatevers. I don't need a horse at the moment. What I need to find is what I've marked here. So, is it you? Might be you. Long ago, a traveler. Tell me, have you seen a pure white horse anywhere? Ah, a long time back, my grandfather told me that he once saw the royal family's white horse grazing on Sufala Hill. The thing is, just the other day, one of our customers said he saw a white horse on Sufula Hill recently. Could it be a relative of the royal family's white horse from my grandfather's days? Well, if you happen to see a white horse in your travels, do you think you could bring it back to me? Okay, you want to find this mythical horse. Thank you. If you see the white horse, please register it at the stable and bring it to me. The white horse and I'll stop saying that name. Supposedly has a beautiful pure white coat without any mottling. Mottling, I don't know what that is. I hear it's very elusive though. Good luck. Okay. Luckily, I have stealth armor and the creepy mask of creepiness, so hopefully I can. It won't see me coming, won't hear me coming. So where is it again? Sufula Hill. Oh, it's over there. I do not trust you, dog. I have no trust for dogs. Look into my eyes and see if you can see trust in those eyes. It won't work. I will not trust you. It will never work! Now, as we make our way to the location of the next horse, we may remember, or if you've been watching for that long, you may remember that. Now, I never went there, did I? I kind of went near the area, and I thought that was like a general kind of surrounding. There's like farm machinery nearby, and I'm having to shout over the top of it. That's fine. There's like, I can't see it anymore, but like the weird ambient lighting there. Okay, I can actually go faster, but not any faster than this. We can't go any faster than that. That's okay. Farm machinery vibrating the very ground beneath my feet. That's okay. I can speak louder than any kind of thing making noise elsewhere. I'm not sure if you can hear them in the distance. I'm fucking massive. You seen what my horse looks like with, like, a saddle and other things? Fucking thing at the front? I can't remember what it's called. That thing. Where are we going? Sufula Hill. Okay, making sure I'm going the right direction. That light up there has a different meaning. It does not mean, a general... It's not like a beacon. It's not like a general thing for that area. It's something very specific, which happens to be in that area, and happens to be mildly related to what we're doing here today, but, you know, I don't know. We'll find it out later. I'm looking for a white horse. My hope is that if I bring the giant horse, it commands so much respect... Didn't see me. No. Get off the horse. Didn't see me. I'm not here. I demand so much respect that it will just want to be with me. That's how that works. White horse. Try and get a better picture. I know it's in the compendium. Yeah, white horse. Awesome. It's its own side quest. It's supposedly like one of the best horses in the whole game or something. Like the giant horse is hilarious and comical and wonderful and really funny. Because it's kind of way too big to do anything with, and he doesn't really dash or anything. The white horse is like the best horse in the game, so there's an extra reason why we might want to get one. Also, there's a dragonfly. You can be a problem? No, you're not going to be a problem. That's fine. I don't really need a warm Dana. I need the other kind of Dana. I'll soothe the fuck out of you. I'm so soothing. My voice is so soothing. Yeah, okay. We feeling soothed yet? I'm sorry Giganto, or yeah, Giganto. Oh, it's got 4 spurs. That's pretty incredible. But I think Giganto has been replaced by this piece of magnificence. Somebody said it had a white mane. That's not true. It's not true. It's got like a cream mane, like a custard cream mane. It can't really go up like sheer cliffs like my amazing Giganto can, but it is fast and like consistently fast. So I will deliver this to where it needs to go. By the way, if you want proof that the malice or the purple goop has not disappeared, even though we've beaten Ganon, it's still there. On this is very close to the Colosseum area, and it's still there. So that's mildly disappointing, but at the same time, I don't really care. It was kind of something somebody told me might be useful, and it isn't actually that useful. What? You found the white horse? Well, register it and bring it here. I need to register it? It's the white horse. What kind of, I don't know. What kind of faith do you have, or lack of faith do you need? Let's just go with that. It's pretty good. I mean, the strength, the stamina, I think is literally what that is. 5 stars is 5 spurs. 52 also for Bond. Not bad. You gotta spam that L button, and then the horse will love you. Which is, you know, if only real life was like that. It's not quite that right. What am I gonna call it? I don't fucking know. Is everyone okay with Figgles? Okay, cool, wonderful. I don't really mind. I don't really mind the name. That's fine. That's good. I will take it with me. Giganto is back in the stable, which is lovely. I'm gonna take. Can I do? Oh no, I've immediately got the saddle and everything. Hello, look at the amazing shit I have. Oh, is it sitting down? That's amazing. What? You brought the royal family's white horse? Well, I'll be. Grandpa wasn't lying. Son, you've just made my life. Made my life. Wow. Staying alive in this godforsaken land may have just been worth it after all. I've got a surprise for you. My grandpa handed this down to me, and now I'm handing it down to you. I present to you the royal family's saddle and bridle. Bridle. Custom fitted for the white royal horse. Well, shit, that looks pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. That's kind of cool. I know you can get, like, that's actually really, that looks really good. I know you can get, like, monster saddle and bridle, which is kind of cool. The white horse that Princess Zelda rode. The one my grandfather told me about when I was little. The sight of the princess riding atop the white horse was supposed to be a beauty beyond words. There's no doubt about it. This horse is the grandchild of that horse of long ago. So beautiful, so pure. It's called Figgles. So supposedly, if you go in this direction, it's kind of hard to pinpoint it. I can't put a pin on something which isn't an area. So if we go kind of there, which is roughly over there, Satori Mountain is where the interesting thing is. So around here somewhere is a very special mount indeed. I have no idea how it works, how fast it is, what it does, if it's... That's a bloopy. It looks like a bloopy, okay? I was suddenly very excited. I was like, whoa, that was quick. That was a little too quick. I feel like I've been shortchanged. Every area suddenly looks very interesting to me. Like... Is it deliberately this kind of glow? And this kind of music? I trust nothing now. I hope you're okay with that. I trust nobody or nothing. That is another bloopy. Is this where all the bloopies hide out? It might be where all the bloopies hide out. I'm okay with... Oh my god, it is. That's kind of amazing. So I think that one... Let me just get like a higher view of this. Like the center one. The large one. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's called. There's a bloopy. I don't care about a bloopy. They give me money. I have money up the fucking asshole if I want it. Because I can sell all my things. And then I can pay off my debt. The Lord of the Mountain. Looks really strange. Looks really strange. It's in the compendium, so I guess it's going to make my life a little easier for later. But what is it? If I can press the right buttons and find out what the hell this... White horse, pretty cool. Kind of looks white. This noble creature watches over all animals that make their homes in the forest. Legends say this holy creature is a reincarnation of a sage that died in the lands it now protects. It has an acute awareness of its surroundings, so it seldom appears before people. It's sometimes known by its other name, Satori. I see the thing you're doing there, and I kind of appreciate it. So, what's the best way of doing this? I hear you ask, and I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know why people thought I'd have the answer. The temptation is to lift this up, because it have a Korok seed. It does not have a Korok seed in it. There is in fact a Korok seed back there, but at least we found exactly where it is. Is there a way of sneaking up to it? Because everything's going to give away my position. Especially if it starts moving. Could you move away from the bloopies, please? Hands and feet where I can see them. Nobody's seen me yet. If it's like a There's another bit of machinery outside. Oh, now it's cold. Oh dear. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Don't even think I give a fuck. Oh no, they're all running away. Oh no. Can you please leave so I can catch this creature? Don't make noises, Link. Loose lips sink ships. Or something. Do I actually lose stealth if I take damage? I'm checking that. I do not. Okay. Oh no! I did not move! It disappeared. You fucking arsehole. If you are trying to fight me in a battle of wits and determination, thank you for the lizard. They are mildly useful. You will find that you will come unstuck very quickly, Lord of the Mountain. You goddamn ragamuffin. I will get him. I will get him, and we will learn to love each other in the fullness of time. Now, does Majora's Mask? I would guess no, by the fact that it immediately just made a beeline for the exit. Does it work on the Lord of the Mountain? Let's I don't know. I'll have more stealth. I'll have more stealth because my stealth meter has room to grow, and we have increased night speed, which might be useful if we want to catch up to this thing as it runs away. It's in a really inopportune place. Really, really bad place for a horse to be. In water is really bad. It's really, really bad. It's a really bad thing. Don't like it. Don't like it. Can't say I like it. I'm determined. Quietly determined to catch this mythical creature. Supposedly, as the mountain is glowing, that is when it is at this location. It's been glowing for a very long time, so it's been here for a very long time. Give me the A button. Give me the A button. Mount it! Press buttons! Mount it! Press buttons! Press the soothe button! I'm gonna soothe the shit out of you with my soothing voice! Barry White up in this bitch! Okay. Nice. We have a horse. It's a very novel concept for this episode. It's kind of... It feels like a horse. It feels like a horse, but it isn't a horse. So, I kind of like that. I don't know if we can register it. How do we get there? How do we get down the fucking mountain? We're at the top of a mountain. Does this music follow us? I kind of like it. It looks awesome. It's like some kind of whooshy, not a whooshy effect, but the fact that it glows is kind of amazing. But also, I'm instantly seeing the amazing thing about this. The fact that the spurs come back basically immediately. That's absurd. I can't make a joke out of that. But I guess we go to that stable and we see if we can register it. It is quick. I can spam the A button and we'll never run out of speed. That's amazing. It's by that reckoning, I can imagine that we can't keep it because it would be hilariously overpowered and we would have no need for anything else. But I guess we can move large distances very quickly. I know Kilton has a monster saddle, and I heard a few things about that, like you can use it on like bucks and rhinos and that kind of shit, and you can tame rhinos and bucks and bears and that kind of thing. I haven't really thought about trying that. I might try that off screen and then come back later and say, oh look, it does actually work, which is kind of funky, but I'm not convinced myself. I'm gonna go to the stable. I mean, it's not quite fast travel, but it is fast travel. It's probably the fastest way of traveling across ground in this game, because I can just spam the A button and go so very quickly. Let's just rear it up. Yeah. Oh god, it's majestic. It has 4 eyes, and if I was the people around here, I'd be a bit scared. But how are we doing? Can I have that? Yes, I'd like to register it. Understood. Oh. Well, what is that? Can that thing you're riding be the fabled Lord of the Mountain? Why in Hyrule's name would you bring something like that here? We'll all be cursed. Oh, don't give me that shit. So I can't have this horse. It's for Lord of the Mountain. It's too good or something? Fight the dog. The dog cannot be trusted. Dog cannot be... Okay, so... I'm thinking if we get off this, it probably won't hang around, so... the problem is, the last thing I want to do this episode is miles away. So I guess we just test it. Are you okay? Can I get back on? I can get back on. That's pretty cool. But I need to leave. You're gonna leave. I'm so sorry. I mean, we always know where it is if we need to do fast travel across this ground, but we don't really need to. It's amazing, but not that practical. Is it just going to leave? Now it's going to leave. There you go. Oh, I miss it, but I've also got this. So at this stage, there's only really one thing I want to show you in this game, and of course there are other things that I could be doing, and, you know, I may do them in my own time, and there's of course the DLC coming later, but I need to finish Tarrytown to feel like we've done something. Now, we need a son. You are a son. I was thinking, like, who here has no purpose in their life? And he has got, like, mother problems or something. Yeah, there you go. Family store someday. Like, there wasn't a quest related to that, and I thought, there was a loose end in this village somewhere, and it's you. Heard of Tarrytown? It's awesome. Tarrytown? Tell me more. It's an awesome place, need lots of wood, and lots of people. Oh, so they're in need of a general store, that's perfect. But the Akala region is pretty far out there. You can fly! Damn it! But I guess I gotta leave the nest someday, and I have my own store. And to have my own store, even. I like it, it's a good idea. Okay, I've made up my mind, I'm going. I know, I'll gather some items on the way to Tarrytown, and then sell them at my new shop. Sounds like a plan. Thanks for the tip. And hey, don't be a stranger, come visit me at my new home sometime. Oh yeah! You literally fly there. Do it now. I want to see you do it. Fly. No. You have wings. Use them, please. Ah. Ritos. Come on, man. I mean, I guess I'd expect, like, the Zora, which I guess is next, to, like, swim there. And the Gerudos can, like, burrow underground for, like, you know what? It is starting to look a little bit more interesting. And this is before we actually put a whole load of bundles of wood towards building a new house. Hello, Hudson. I found a person. Hey. You managed to find a Rito and bring him back here, thank you. He was wasting no time getting a general store up and running. Apparently his family runs one too. And with a name like Fyson, he'll fit right in. That's one of the dumbest things in this game. In kind of like it's for humor, but it's still pretty dumb. He's selling things that he's picked up while flying around you. You should really go check out the store. Well, next is, you want more wood, don't you? How much? 50. Have I got 50? Let me see if I have 50. I have 88, so we're going to be in trouble for when we get to the next one. I don't know how much he wants for the next one after this, but kind of fuck you. Okay, I actually want to talk to you. I want to talk about something a little personal. Tell me about your penis head again. Oh, not that personal, actually, I got engaged. Was it to the Gerudo lady? I don't know, where is she? Over there? I forget where she went. It's true. Who did you, oh, it was to the Gerudo lady! Haha, I saw it coming. Cute couple, sure. Thank you. Oh, I love that. That's genuinely satisfying. Anyway, we want to have a little ceremony to celebrate, but we need someone priest-like to officiate. Could you look for someone priest-like for us? Like a priest? I don't know. If we were looking for people devout enough to have a priest-like person, I'd suggest the Zora. Didn't they literally have a priest? I think I might know where that is. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a real long shot. Like the other ones were. Yes, gotta be named Sun, because you're a fucking idiot. Okay, let's go. So we are looking for anybody who looks old, because priests in my mind are old. Like these kids over here, they're not priests. Also, you're not a priest. Also, you have a side quest, but I kind of don't care. Alternatively, we try and find the guy who didn't really like us as part of our being here, because we're Hylian, and Hylian's kind of fucked things up because Mifa died, but I don't think his name was Sun. I never really have any kind of direction to finding these people. I don't really know, like priests or priestess. Will you take a woman in that role? I don't really know. Let's not get into gender roles. I don't really. Oh, you look old. Are you old enough to be a priest? He's called Sun as well. Well. It's always nice to have a visitor here. Thank you for journeying to our fair Zora's domain. He's called Sun. That's funny. Wait a minute, you're Link. You're the perpetrator who made Lady Mifa to join his crusade 100 years ago, only to be destroyed by Calamity Ganon. As though I could ever forget that face. You should know that the elderly here who loved Lady Mifa still remember, and they still resent you. However, I resent the deed and not the person. I also believe in allowing mistakes of the past to wash away. Link, I have retired from my role as a priest. Ain't that helpful? I am now living my life free from the material concerns of this world. However, ever since I retired, each day is more boring than the last. Spending day after day in idleness, only to pass from this world soon. Link, as I'm sure you are well aware, the afterlife lays claim to all. Except for me, because I kind of came back from the dead. And we never know when it will beckon. If during your travels you meet any engaged couples, I would like you to introduce them to me. Joining two souls is a true honor, one I shall stake my life on. Just one more wedding and I shall be fulfilled, and I can pass into the afterlife. Let's go. I've been waiting to hear those words. Now, please tell me the specifics. As a town fucking miles away, it's actually not. This is the closest. Might be the closest. As for the locations, Tarrytown and Akala. Akala isn't too far from here. It would please me to hurry there right away. Yeah, by yourself. No need to worry about me. I've always had confidence in my fins and feet. It has been a long while since I've had work. I am eager to put my skills to good use. You should come as well. I will start my preparations in Tarrytown in the meantime. Oh, I need a burp. I'm fine. It's good. Also, he's gonna slowly walk away. Why can't you jump in the water? Just, you know, It's a stereotype, but it's an accurate, necessary stereotype within this game. I don't know, I'm going back to Tarrytown. Now, I know I said I was worried about not having enough wood to, go to the next stage of this side quest. I don't think that's a problem. I think we've run out of we have actually run out of places other than maybe the middle. Maybe the middle will be annoying and stupid, but we've run out of places to build things. The middle looks like it has something of some sort. It just looks nicer. Have you seen what this place looks like now? It's amazing what, like, was it 60 wood, 50 wood? Quite a lot of wood can do for a place. Now, let me go ground up, I think. Going over here. How's everybody doing? Over there with the married couple. Wasn't that, like, her part of her criteria of what's going on? Hey, like, she wanted to marry somebody who's, like, a carpenter, all with a penis for a head. You found Azora? Thank you, really. He and I talked earlier, and he said that he literally was a priest before he retired, and you can't get more priest-like than that. And his name is Capson, so I have no objections there. He's kind of like, he's very specifically racist. Or not even racist, like, etymologist. But that's not what that is, that's an expert in etymology. Or entomology, I forget the right term, but it's like, I will only hire people who are called, I don't know, Michael or something, or, it's, what the fuck? I don't know. I will only hire people whose surname ends in A. I don't know. It's doing really bullshit like that. I love it. It really is amazing that you were able to find someone priest-like who also had an acceptable name. It's sort of like the game was aligned in that way. Well, next is, of course, we'll have to invite guests in order to hold a ceremony. That's fine. Can I just give you loads of wood and we'll go with that? Well, I'm talking about my boss, Bolson, and my subordinate, Carson. I know where they are. However, I've got to prepare for the ceremony, so my hands are full. Could you invite them for me? I know where they are. They're in Hateno Village. Yep, I know where that is. They helped make my house amazing, so I have to invite them. So I'm gonna go there right now. You know what? That's actually really helpful, because after you get all the upgrades for this house and make it look really spick and span inside of all the furniture, Hudson and Bolson? I don't know. They actually disappear. They're not here anymore. Carson, I don't know their names. Do you want to be invited to a wedding or something? Hey! Wait, what? Yeah. Hudson's getting married, and he wants me to attend the wedding? Wow, good on him. Okie-doo, I'm in. Wedding time, baby. Not like there's anything to do here anyway. You look at the house you did. It's amazing. I love it. Well, I guess we'll get packed and head towards Hudson's place. Please. Sure, let's do that. Huh, this will be fun. Okie-doo. Are you going to bring your friend, Carson? He seems cool. You're insubordinate or you subordinate? Carson, we're headed out. He's your lackey, isn't he? He's very small. It might be because he's in the background. Finally, we've been waiting for this day. Your friend's gotten married. There you go. Some kind of communication in this time period would mean that I wouldn't have to travel halfway across this world to deliver a message, but I guess that's just how things were in the not quite Middle Ages or whenever this, I don't really know. Ancient times, but with funny bits of technology. Overall, the good news is that this side quest was nothing like Colony 6 from Xenoblade Chronicles, where they say, "Oh, you're trying to rebuild a town? How about we get you to go out in the world and find really annoying things like, I will need 5 Lionel guts to rebuild this town oh, that's the wrong button, but that's fine. I need, like, weird things to rebuild this town. None of it makes any sense, but, you know, fuck it, we'll go with it anyway. Anyway, we've got, like, a wedding to go. This side quest must nearly be done by now. Hi, man, how you doing? Hey, you extended my invitation for me, thank you. Are you going to do some of your own work? Now then, Carson and the boss Bolson are waiting for things to begin. Shall we start the ceremony? Sure. Understood. Then let's join the gathering. There's a wedding in this game. Holy shit. Aren't wedding in lots of... Not a lot of weddings in lots of Zelda games, I don't know. Andrew and Kathy ain't got shit. This is kind of like the culmination of the side quest, though. It's good. I like it. Always very odd. That's fine. Silence, please. Everyone, we should now begin. I'm so sorry. We are gathered here today to join Hudson and Ronson in matrimony. Hudson, before the eyes of these witnesses, and before those of Goddess Hylia, do you take Ronson to be your wife, and to have him to hold in good times and in bad? I do. Very deep voice. Excellent. They're all called son. I have no idea who's who. And Ronson, before the eyes of those witnesses, and before those of Goddess Hylia, do you take Hudson as your lawfully wedded husband in sickness and in health? And do you also vow to name your children in accordance with the Bolson construction naming guidelines? Fuck me. Wait a moment. Those vows are not traditional by anyone's standards. What makes you say that? I don't know. They're as traditional as it gets. I don't think, I don't even know, it's too many voices. I don't think she means traditional in that sense of the word. A vow of undying tradition. A vow of guidelines compliance. Oh god, they're all the same person. I'll take that vow. Oh, they're actually terrifying. Think of future generations. They'll all be called son. She is sick of his shit and they aren't even married yet. I get that. Well, those are the guidelines. I do. Wow, okay. This seems like a wonderfully efficient marriage. Excellent! I can do it. So sorry. And so, dearly beloved, please help me in greeting this newly married couple. I wish this new couple nothing but the utmost happiness as they set out on this journey of marital bliss. Oh, you know, unless they don't call their son, or daughter, son, in which case they're dead to us. But that was pretty cool. Do I get anything for doing that? I would like to think I'd get something for doing that. I just married people. That's pretty cool. Hey, it's you, again. Thank you for attending the ceremony. Oh, you could cry. I'm not, no. It's just something in my eye. And now Tarrytown looks like a real town at long last. It does. It looks really cool. This was all possible because of you. I can't thank you enough for all the hard work you did. Alright, this is for you. I get 3 diamonds. That's kind of cool, but, you know, I've kind of got them before. These were found inside the boulders we smashed when we were clearing land. Ronson and I have no use for them. You can take them. Not even for like an engagement ring or a wedding ring or something. That seems kind of cool. There was something else. I know there's something else. I forget what it is. I might look it up. Like, you get something else for doing this, and I can't remember. I'm gonna find it. Anything around here? Like, here's Beetle? Is that Beetle? No, that's just that is a donkey. That is not a person. The guide says to head up on the roof near the entrance to the village. So maybe this one. I can't see on that one. And there's another merchant in this game. The final, greatest merchant in this game. All these houses look amazing. I like them. They're so kind of Art Nouveau in a industrial kind of way. It's this guy. Hello. How you doing? Hey, Grante. Not quite Dante. Huh? What? Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Grante, a dashing novice researcher of ancient civilizations. I've still got a lot to learn, though. That's why my father told me to go out and see the world. Are you also making your way through the world? I've kind of made my way through the world. Oh, you too, huh? I'm beside myself with glee. Anyway, you must have come a very long way to get here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no. Hey, how about, as a reward, I let you buy my ultra-rare armor at a decent price? Sounds like a good deal? Yeah, kind of. What's the ultra-rare armor? I'm sure you'll find a good use for it on your journey. What have you got, you strange man? I'm looking to get a set of rare armor in stock soon. It's called, Climb something or other. I might have that. A complete set of rare gear called Barbarian something. Oh, you can buy armor you may have sold elsewhere. I've got a complete set of this rare gear. It's, rubber something something. Here you go. Okay, this is kind of cool. I might buy the well-worn stuff, because I might have sold that at some point. Look at all this stuff. That's actually kind of cool. I think I remember hearing that you can get the Hylian shield this way, which is kind of crazy, but I like that. I'm going to buy the old stuff, because I may have sold it at some point. If I didn't sell it, I guess we have more than one, which is always lovely. I just want to check if I have that. Have we got it before? I know we've got it before, but have we got it again? I'd like that. You know, I like this. There's a certain amount of cyclical nature to this Let's Play that we begin and end by finding the old shirt and trousers. But this has been Rabbidluigi. This has been Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. What I'm going to do, this game still has more stuff to it. None of it will be on this channel. This channel is finished with Zelda, finished with Let's Plays, because I'd like to put them on a new channel. The new channel will be starting some point. I'll put out a video explaining that in a bit more detail, but for now, it's kind of, you know, up in the air a little bit. There is the Korok seeds, there is the upgrades for the armor, and there's the other thing, which I've forgotten, like I guess the Kilton medals or something. The DLC will be on the second channel, but what I'll do, Master Mode is important. I would like to stream that, but I will only stream that when I'm able to stream that, and I will put highlights on that, highlights of the stream of Master Mode on the second channel. Again, no idea if I'm even able to do that at the moment, but I will let you know about that nearer the time. But, ladies and gentlemen, for the very last time on the longest Let's Play I have done and will likely ever do, and the last Let's Play on this channel, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this massive adventure. Favorite moment of the Let's Play, by the way? highlight video. I need to make that at some point. Might be, you know, I'll probably put this on this channel rather than the other channel, just for convenience sake and for driving attention to something else. I don't really know, but favorite moment, let me know in the comments below, and I will make a video about that, and it'll be awesome. Thank you for watching me on this fucking massive Let's Play. Never see one as big as this in the future. Well, very likely you won't see one as big as this in the future. And until the next one, which I have kind of decided, but I won't tell you now because I like the suspense, I will see you whenever that happens. Thanks for watching, guys.